Together!
All right. Hey, everybody, we are live, and we're waiting for the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences to announce the Oscars. And as usual, I could not be more excited yet again. This is one of my favorite times of year. And right now, we are roughly 12 minutes away from getting this all wonderfully kicked off. And who do you think? Do you have a tally? I haven't had a chance to make a tally this year. I've been too busy making websites. But I have kept more than half an eye on who won what, and the areas. And I'm particularly interested to see how much damage, for want of a better term, but that's really the term I want to use, Oppenheimer does. It is an incredible movie that is about time. Not necessarily for the nuclear reasons, but for the need to tell the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer correctly, to get out how he was treated and the controversies and Edward Teller's role in sandbagging him. It's a story that I've lived with literally since I was 14 years old, folks. 14, okay? So Oppenheimer has a special place in my heart. And aside from the fact that I'm a huge fan of the Oscars, I'm really, 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 really interested to see precisely what happens with that flick among all flicks. We may be joined by guests. If you're an Oscar fan, if you want to say something about the Oscars, I am offering you this invitation right here to join us on camera, which means that you're going to show your face, not just people hearing your voice. Here is the link, okay? And I'm taking the objective that you might be one of those people who is reasonable and not going to come on and be a what. That's never happened ever. Now, let's have some fun as we wait for the Oscars to get going. Let's have the fun and see, for example, what's going to happen today of the Oscars, right? Leave. We have a slowdown. Why is that slowing? Skip that. Okay, it's about to begin. Hear that? This is everywhere. This is on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere. And it's great because fans can join each other and share in this in the room. Okay, in the room. I've also invited, I hope she can join me. I've invited compadre in following the Oscars, and I certainly hope that she can join me. I reached out to her, and then as I was getting going, she came and said, yes, 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 yes. Please send the StreamYard invite, and I did send the StreamYard invite. Now, as to whether or not she'll be able to join, I don't know. I hope so. I certainly hope so. She said yes. She said, please send. She has a YouTube channel and an Instagram channel called Fit Your Style. Jennifer Ettinger is her name. So hopefully we're joined by Jennifer. In all of her glory. We have a full page on the Oscar nominations at Zennie. Okay, got rid of the feedback. Had some feedback going there. All right. Back. Feedback is gone. Whoops. I just did something really stupid, folks. Hold on a second, or did I? Hey, a second here. Oh, yeah. Let me get that back, folks. Let's claw that back. Oh, okay. There. Okay. Oscars. Let me see if I can make sure I've got that. Put out. Stop screen. One moment, folks. Making adjustments. Share screen. There. Right there. Okay. So got that all out of the way. All right. Got that out of the way. And one other bid for King and Country. Okay. Television. And while we're waiting, folks, I want to show you the nifty page that I put together here. And what I'm going to do is make sure that it pops up to the top in a second here, and then I'll show you where it fits. Now, the Oscars this time is not relying on standard, well, now more than ever, is it relying on standard broadcast television to get the word out. It's all, I guess, as I said before, it's all over the place, reflecting digital media at its finest right now. The Oscars have finally gotten with it. They become more digitally fit than ever. More digitally fit than ever. But this year also proves that movies, this fall award season proves that movies are back better than ever, which is a line I actually stole from The Player. Remember that great movie? Movies are back. I kind of modified it a little bit. Better than ever. Okay, here is, we're just a few seconds away. I'm going to show you, I'm going to stop this screen. I'm going to go to the share screen. I'm going to show you the Zennie62 right here. That's it. This is the Zennie62 page. Okay, so go to Zennie62, ZennieReport.com. It's right at the top of the page. This is our Oscar page. This is it. This is us. So if you click this, that's what you'll see. Top of the page. Okay. And then you have the rest of the Oscar information here. Right. So having said that, you stop that screen and call up the other one right here. Boom. We're ready. All right. Now, certain, just a matter of time. A matter of time. Also, I'm opening the window of the Oscars itself. Oscars at oscars.org. Enter. To see how, well, yeah, they have that. What I'm looking for is when they're going to post, I think a better idea is going to directly to Twitter and then click Oscars. I'm going to type #Oscars. Just moments. In fact, seconds away. And it would not surprise me if Oscar Noms were at the top of this. Come on, Twitter, hurry up. Don't see it, but tell you what. Yeah, Oscars 20. It's the hashtag of use is Oscars 2024. We get live reactions. And I love it that Oscars is hashtag Oscars 2024 is one of the top trending hashtags. That means movies truly are back. In the Oscars, that portends great future for the. Let me see something here. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Zazie Beetz and Jack Quaid. Okay, just seconds away. Mere seconds. Okay. We're 5 minutes, 53 seconds, and counting down. Now, should start soon. Almost there, folks. hold on. This is for Oscar fans only. So none of that. Sorry. For Oscar fans only. Okay? For Oscar fans only. No Oscar haters, folks. Okay? No Oscar haters. Not allowed. Not allowed. Not allowed. I'll try and get my friend Jen in. She's Jen cannot join us. She is getting ready for work. So but that's my bad because we haven't talked in years. Just for life comes at you fast as you go in this direction, that direction, right? Boom. She said she loved to join me. Another time I said, deal. It was at the last minute. I thought, I'll bring Jen. Jen's covered the Oscars. She just recently covered the Golden Globes and I believe the Critics' Choice Awards. And she actually has a neat interview with Norman Jewison on her Instagram page that I'm not going to play for you right now because we're, just literally seconds away from starting, right? But I'm going to give you a taste of it. I don't want to do anything bad there, okay? Some comments that are coming in regarding the Oscars. I'm writing, happy to see your words. Fun time, folks. Fun time. Let's see here. All right, just seconds now. This Oscar logo has been with us now, I believe, 2012. Yeah, with the Oscar statue inset there. Oh, they stopped the music. Now, either they stopped the music or the live broadcast stopped going. Let's see what's going on here. Let's refresh that. It should be starting now. Let's see here. Oops.
AI is shaking the way businesses
and Josh Singer.
Oh, here we go.
May December. Screenplay by Sammy Birch. Story by Sammy Birch and Alex Mechanic. And live, written by Celine Song.
Original screenplay on this. Okay.
As before our break, the nominees for performance by an actress in a supporting role. Emily Blunt in Oppenheimer. Danielle Brooks in The Color Purple. America Ferrera in Barbie. Jodie Foster in Nyad. And Davine Joy Randall in The Holdovers. Congratulations to the nominees, and there are more to come.
Stick with us. We will be right back with more nominations.
I'm going to do a recap, folks, because I was waiting for the screen to come up, and I can't be the only person that had this delay, but you know, it did. This was wild, but it also, I think, reflects that somehow the transmission didn't get on. Now, here is what happened as we go to break. I'm disappointed that that occurred, but hey, stuff happens, right? You have to adjust, all right? Okay, so here's what we're talking about. We have the nominations in. Let me see if someone's written all this down quickly. Robbie Downey Jr. is a 3-time Oscar nominee. Okay, so Best Costumes and Design nominees: Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, and Napoleon. And let's see here. Because I was thinking, hey, they're supposed to start right at 8:30. I'm refreshing the screen. It wasn't moving. Remember that? It literally was not moving. So there was a gap there. And they got right into it on top of that. Let's see here. I'm trying to get back to where we are here. There will be a full update soon. All right, so nominations for Best Costume Design. Again, Barbie, Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, and Oppenheimer. Hold on, let's see here. Original screenplay: Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdover, and Past Lives. Live action short film nominees: The After, Invincible, Night of Fortune, Red and White and Blue, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. Well, they jumped right into this. And adapted play again is the American Fiction, Timer, The Zone of Interest. And 95 census, our uniform package. And we're back.
Welcome back, live. Welcome back. Where we have the privilege of announcing the nominees for the Oscars.
What an exciting! What's up next?
Actors.
The nominees for achievement in music, original song.
Music and original song now this time.
The Fire Ride from Flamin' Hot.
Wow.
I'm Just Ken from Barbie.
Awesome.
It Never Went Away. Wajaji, a song for my people. From Flower Moon. That was I made for from Barbie.
Stuff. The nominees for Achievement in Music, Original Score. American.
Wow, that's two.
Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
You never counted me.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Poor Things.
Working.
And now the nominees for documentary feature film. Bobby President. Four daughters.
This is good. This is a hard one to predict.
To kill a tiger and 20 days in Mariupol.
20 days in life.
Next, for Best Documentary Short Film, the nominees are The ABCs of Book Banning, The Barber of Little Rock, Island, and Nine and
Oh, my friends didn't make it. Oh.
For Best Film, the nominees are
They're going fast, folks.
Io Capitano,
Yo,
Perfect Days, Japan. Society of the Snow, Spain. The Teacher's Lounge, Germany. And The Zone of Interest, United Kingdom.
and for Best Animated Feature Film, here are the nominees.
They're flying through
The
this.
Boy and the Heron, Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Here are the nominees for Achievement in Production Design. Barbie. Killers of the Flower Moon. Napoleon. Oppenheimer.
Wow.
And Poor Things.
Next up, for Achievement in Film Editing,
Have you ever thought about what happens to
Oh, come on,
appliances
you
that
gotta
are
be
sent
kidding me.
back? Return for tiny scratches?
Skip.
Killers of the Flower Moon, and Poor Things.
And for here are the nominees.
See, I can't kill the commercials either. That's
The Creator. Maestro. Mission Impossible, Dead
Dead
Reckoning,
Reckoning.
Part 1.
yes,
Oppenheimer.
yes.
And The Zone of Interest.
Next, the nominees for Achievement in Visual Effects. The Creator, Godzilla -1,
Wow.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3,
Ah,
Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Part
ooh,
1,
Major competition, folks.
and Napoleon.
Wow. Ah,
For Achievement in Cinematography, the nominees are El Conde,
Conde.
Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro,
Beautiful movie, folks.
Oppenheimer,
Yes, my favorite.
and Poor Things.
There'll be a tally at the end, folks. Stick around.
For performance by an actor in a leading role.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ho, ho, ho,
Bradley
ho.
Cooper and Maestro. Coleman Domingo and Rusted. Paul Giamatti and The Holdovers. Killian Murphy and Oppenheimer. And
And Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Wright.
Wright in American
There we
Fiction.
go. Exciting.
For performance by an actress in a leading role,
Ooh.
Annette Bening in Naya,
Aha.
Lily Gladstone in Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Julia in Anatomy of a Fall. Carey Mulligan in Maestro. And Emma Stone in Poor Things.
For achievement in directing, the nominees are Justine Triet, Anatomy of a Fall, Martin Scorsese, Killers of the Flower Moon, Christopher Nolan,
Of course. Must.
Yorgos Lanthimos, Poor Things,
Greta?
and Jonathan Glazer, The Zone of Interest.
Greta Gerwig did not get directing nomination.
And now for our final category.
I can't wait! Let's read them together. The nominees for Best Motion Picture of the Year are
American Fiction. Ben LeClaire, Nikos Paramigos, Cora Jefferson, and Jermaine Johnson, producers.
Anatomy of a Fall, Navi Lichani and David Thion.
Barbie. David Heyman, Margot Robbie, Tom Ackerley, and Robbie Brenner,
Could be a
producers.
split winner.
The Holdovers,
The Holdovers.
Mark
Barbie.
Johnson, producer.
Killers of the Flower Moon. Dan Friedkin, Bradley Thomas, Martin Scorsese, and Daniel Lupi, producers.
Maestro, Bradley Cooper, Steven Spielberg, Fred Berner, Amy Durning, and Christy McCosco Krieger, producers.
Oppenheimer. Emma Thomas, Charles Roven, and Christopher Nolan, producers.
Past Lives, David Hinojosa, Christine Vachon, and Pamela Koffler, producers.
Poor Ed Guiney, Andrew Lowe, Yorgos Lanthimos, and Emma Stone, producers.
And The Zone of Interest, James Wilson, producer.
Congratulations to this year's nominees.
It's been an honor to be with all of you this morning. And to all the nominees, as we say in the biz, break a leg.
Good luck to all the nominees. Watch the Oscars live with host Jimmy Kimmel on Sunday, March 10th. This year, the show will start at a new time, beginning 1 hour earlier at 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific on ABC. We look forward to celebrating with you.
Nice, folks. Hey, and thank you for joining me. And now I'm not done here at all. At all. I'm going to go over the tally for the winners, but let's see what the Twitterverse is saying about the Oscars. Let's call up the tweets here and find out what people have been tweeting with respect to this action. And allow, and there we are. And I'm going to enlarge the screen right now so that we can get a better view of what's happening here, like so. All right, and it was best nominees for costume design: Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Oppenheimer clearly ran away with this. Just clearly ran away with this. Live action short film: The After, Invincible, Night of Fortune, Red, White, and Blue, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar. I haven't seen any of these movies. I don't know who the front runner in this category is. Majorly difficult to predict. Always has been. Perhaps you know of or seen one of them. Costume design: Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Now, if the Academy goes according to Hoyle, Napoleon should take this one, or Barbie. One of the other. Oppenheimer's detailed attention to period was impressive. So hey, then we talked about Emily, but again, Letter to a Pig, 95 Senses, Our Uniform, War is Over, inspired by the music of John and Yoko Ono, of course. Favorite here? Again, another notoriously difficult to pick category. And actor in a supporting role, Sterling K. Brown, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., his stirring portrayal of Leslie Gross, General, Ryan Gosling, and Mark Ruffalo. Now, Robert Downey Jr. has sailed in this category, so it would be a shock if he did not win the Oscar. He is a 3-time Oscar nominee. He has not won the Oscar. Okay, so this would be his major achievement and well-deserved. If you Oppenheimer, and I highly recommend that you do so. A wonderful movie. And I'm not saying he's going to win just for that, but hey, look, okay, are you happy with the Oscar noms? I'm saying yes, I am. Some are no. Okay. Ooh. Votes. Okay. We have actress in a supporting role, Emily Blunt, Daniel Brooks, America Ferrera, Emily Blunt for Oppenheimer, Daniel Brooks for The Color Purple. Danielle, congratulations to her. She may take this, Miss Brooks. America Ferrera in Barbie, Jodie Foster in Nyad, and excuse me, Davine Joy Randolph in The Holdovers. And now Hollywood Life has the full list. Let's see what they've written down. I like it when people do it in order. This has to be also the fastest that has ever been done for the nominations. They zipped through it. 7 minutes in, and they had already whipped off nominations. Boom, boom, boom. I thought, my Lord. All right, now let me shift over to the stop screen here, to the Hollywood presentation here, Hollywood Life. This is Hollywood Life's list. We'll enlarge it. We'll zoom in. There, okay. So Best Picture, who's working backward now? American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer, Past Lives, Ports and Zone of Interest. Actor in a leading role, Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Coleman Domingo for Rustin, which is on Netflix, by the way, Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, Cillian Murphy for Oppenheimer, Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. Actress in a leading role, Annette Bening for Nyad, Lily Gladstone for Killers of the Flower Moon, Sandra Hüller, Anatomy of a Fall, Carey Mulligan, Maestro, Emma Stone, Poor Things. Actor in a supporting role, Fiction, Robert De Niro, The Flower Moon, Robert Downey Jr., Oppenheimer, Ryan Gosling, Barbie, and Mark Ruffalo, Poor Things. Actress in a supporting role, Emily Blunt, Oppenheimer, Daniel Brooks, The Color Purple, America Ferrera, Barbie, Jodie Foster, Nyad, Davine Joy Randolph, The Holdovers. Directing, Anatomy of a Fall, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things, The Zone of Cinematography, El Conde, of the Flower, Maestro, Oppenheimer. Animated feature, The Boy and the Heron. Elemental, Nimona, Robot Dreams, and Spider-Man Across the Spider. Original American Fiction. American Fiction has racked up 3 nominations. American Fiction, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, Poor Things. Costume design, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Out here. Adapted screenplay, American Fiction, Barbie, Oppenheimer, Zone of Interest. Original screenplay, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, May, December, and Past Lives. Film editing, Anatomy of a Fall, The Holdovers, Killers of the Flower Moon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Production design, Barbie, Killers of the Flower Moon, Napoleon, Oppenheimer, and Poor Things. Documentary feature film, Bobby Wine, The People's President, The Eternal Memory, 4 Daughters, To Kill a Tiger, 20 Days in Maricopa. And that is the run. So the quick tally, just eyeballing it, is, let me see how many times Oppenheimer appears. It's just working down, okay? 1, because it's got to be the leader here, all right? 2, 3, 4. Excuse me here. 5, 6. Going up again and keep going. So paste. Excuse me. Try that again. This page has gotten away from me. All right. So I'm going to say, let me try that again. I'm going to try that one more time because it's got away from me, folks. They have so many ads on their page that it doesn't refresh properly, to allow you to show your tally. Okay. So I'm going to have to go back and do this all over again. The page is so laden with ads that I can't make it behave properly. All right, so let me go down here again, wait for it to refresh and start again. All right, we have, let's just count the number of times Oppenheimer appears. 1, and wait for the page to refresh. Doesn't. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting 10 nominations. I'm counting 10 for Oppenheimer. I'm going to double check that count. 10 Oscar nominations for Oppenheimer. Yeah. So I got 10 Oscar nominations for Oppenheimer. And now if I type, let's see here, among the Best Picture winners, let's see how many nominations Barbie got, which was the other box office killer. Okay, we have 1 for Best Picture here. Let's see what else. Keep going down and we look for Barbie. 2, Ryan Gosling and actor in a supporting role. Then 3, America Ferrera, excuse me, actress in a supporting role. Directing was a shock. That was a shocker there. She was zoned out of that one, literally. And as we go down here, let's see if I can get an unadulterated list here. I count 3 nominations for Barbie so far. All right, but I'm not done counting. We've got, okay, costume design, there's 4. Adapted screenplays, 5. Production design is 6. So 6 nominations for Barbie there. Let me get rid of that. That is an awful page to use for tallies. Awful page. And I want to take time to apologize to my friend John Marks, but he started in with these negative comments just starting to roll. And I am a huge fan of the Oscars. Sure, we criticized the nominations when we see something we don't like, or Oscars in the past would tend to forget that Black folks existed. Except, on those specific occasions when it was a flashpoint occurrence in civil rights that caused the Oscars to turn around and say, hey, like one of the flashpoints being the fact that the Oscars were leaving out fantastic performances by African-American actresses, actors, and directors, all right, for nominations, okay? But I love the Oscars. I've covered the Academy Awards leading up to Oscar Sunday morning. I've been on the red carpet on Oscar Sunday morning, got a setup credential, try to get a regular for my company, not for somebody else. Covered the Night of One Stars Oscar party for a period of between 2010 and 2017. And sadly, it ceased to exist. And even more sadly, its creator, Norby Waters, died last year. And I wanted to have Ed Losey on to talk about Norby and his legacy. And there isn't anything about the Oscars I don't like. I love the Oscars. So when you come to this channel and you start criticizing the Oscars just on general principle, no, I cannot allow that. And you say I could have asked him to stop, right? But I don't know that he would have, and I didn't have time. Which gets to the other thing. This has to have the record of the fastest Oscars nomination broadcast in history. They literally got in and got out. I mean, they did not waste any time whatsoever getting right to it. And the Academy has to work on how it sets up its YouTube channel. Now, perhaps I could use something else, of course, but I didn't think about it. I'm a YouTuber. It didn't occur to me that they would have ads on that I would have to click through, as opposed to just shutting the whole thing off. Like here, for ours, I shut it off, So if you're wondering why you're not sifting through the usual ad that comes up, because I didn't turn them on. I did not monetize this broadcast deliberately because I wanted a smooth flow. I didn't want any copyright issues. I wanted to be able to freely talk about as they came through with you. And that was the reason. Okay. So if Ampus gets the money, awesome. Ampus gets the money. I'm happy about that. But on the other hand, they have to get it so that it doesn't interrupt the start, because we have to wait for the push button to go away. You lose time. You lose time. And that's what happened here. So, it saddens me, but it is what it is. As I say, we didn't miss the whole thing. Just 6 minutes. Bothers me. All right, now, what folks are saying. And to do that, we need to go back to Twitter and check it out. So let me go here. Copy that. And it's funny how there are certain pages that will not go away. So I have to remove that one. See, that's actually not there anymore, right, folks? So watch this. Yeah, it's a weird echo. So I have to click stop screen, then present, share screen. And go back here. And here we are with that. So we've got, let's see if you're seeing what I'm seeing. So far, yeah, there's no, let's go to Sterling K. Brown to the actual front end here. What the there, that's what I'm looking for. All right. Hey, look at this. Number one in trending, almost. Well, number one that's for me. But look, Oscars 2024, number one, trending with Margot, Charles Morton. So, right, then Margot is, so Margot Robbie, they're believing is snubbed this here. That's what it is. No, I'm sorry. Why am I saying snub? Slap me. Margot Robbie is officially a 3-time Oscar nominee. There. Why did I say snubbed for? I'm such an idiot. After reading out off what happened to her. The reason, folks, is I haven't had my coffee. Okay? A film up is a 3-time Oscar nominee. Because I know I read it, that I didn't see her name. Okay, where they're coming from, whatever. No nomination for Margot Gerwig for the Oscars, but Ryan Gosling gets one. Literally the whole point of the Barbie. That's why Margot Robbie's name trending. What? Margot Robbie's being snubbed. No Margot. Justice for Margot Robbie. And I will actually. Okay. Just Margot Robbie. The Margot Robbie snub. And I believe what the other tweet was trying to point out was that Margot Robbie is a 3-time nominee. Hence, why not this time? She was not nominated for the Oscars for her role. That is really weird. It's got to be that's got to, on the other hand, let's go back here and let's take a deep breath. All right, first of all, let's go back and see Oscars precursors. is precursors. Precursors are awards that were done. And who won those awards? When Best Actress or Best Actor. 70% of the time, you're going to win at the Academy Awards. If you won it at the Golden Globes, okay, or in the Screen Actors Guild, all right, that's a 70% lock that you're going to get that, okay? So, of all the awards, Oscar contender for Best Picture is, of course, Oppenheimer, because of the precursor. But I'm going to go right to the actress part and read that to you. You say, what am I reading here? I'm reading Entertainment Weekly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Entertainment Weekly so that you can follow along with me and see weekly in covering the top Oscar contenders. Here's the list, right? So here's the list. And let's go up. Again, we'll start all over again, okay? For Best Picture. This is how it works. So it gives you the list of the movie itself and then what was won to that point. So let's go all the way down to actress in a leading role. All the way down. First. Actress, right? Lily Gladstone, Clara Moon won Gotham Awards, Chairman's Vanguard, Vitros, New York Knicks, Golden Globes. All right. And Emma Stone, Best Actress, Globes, Best Actress, International Star Award, Golden Globes. Margot Robbie, Golden Globes for Best Actress. She got that. Then the CCA, SAG, and Bound Loan, you'd have to ask what the heck happened. And that's what people are talking about. That is a classic snub. Or that is a classic snub. Right there. Okay? That is a classic snub. Because if you win of all of them, if you're taking home a SAG and a Golden Globe for Best Actress, then that should lead to an Oscar nomination, which should lead to a 70% chance for you to win the Oscar. But they completely cut Margot Robbie out of the equation. There's no other way to put it than that, folks. That's what was done. Margot Robbie was completely cut out of the equation. Completely. All right. Sandra Huller, Anatomy of Fall. Best Actress. She was, well, here's the thing. All right. She was nominated for a Golden Globe. She didn't win. All right. So you see this right here. Best Actress wins to be determined. In other words, she hadn't won anything. So sure, she was nominated for a Golden Globe and the other awards, but she didn't win. So I said that she did not. Okay. So let's look at who did win. All right. We have Lily Gladstone, who's cleaned up on the lower awards for Killers of Flower Moon in terms of wins. All right. We go down very quickly. We have still to be determined. Best Actress or equivalent wins. She has nominations, but not the wins. All right, Natalie Portman. Okay, so what does she have? Who's the winner there? The winner is not listed here. So again, the person who's got the most wins among the actresses is Lily Gladstone. All right, for Killers of a Flower Moon. So among precursors, she should win because of this odd outcome. Very odd outcome. Now, if I type, for example, Golden Globe Best Actress 2024, Best Actress, Fantasia Barrino, The Color Purple. All right. And she's listed here as in terms of the Oscar nominations. Now, followed by, all right, that's the list. Okay. Here are the full winners. Let's look at Teen Vogue. Scroll down here. So we have Best Motion Picture, Anatomy of the Fall, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro, Oppenheimer was the winner. I saw the Things was the winner of Best Actress Motion Picture Drama. Winner Lily Gladstone. Okay. Killers of the Flower Moon. All right. So she was the winner, which means that the reference that I used for the previous publication was incorrect. That it was not updated properly at the time. All right. So Lily Gladstone was the winner. Boom. All right. There we are. But to not include Margot Robbie as a nominee, pretty shocking. Now, the Best Actor, Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy, Paul Giamatti was The Holdovers. And then Best Actress, Motion Picture, Musical or Comedy was Emma Stone. And then Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, Motion Picture, that's Davine Joy Randolph for The Holdovers. Best Supporting Actor, of course, Robert is going to run away with this, okay? But Greta Gerwig was also snubbed for Best Director, which is shocking because she was nominated, even though she didn't win, at the Golden Globes. So you're like, what the, okay? A very strange development. Original song was What Was I Made For? That was at the Golden Globes. Best score was that was Ludwig Göransson. All right. So those are the Golden Globe rundowns. All right. Those are the Golden Globe rundowns. Okay. Okay. So I thought I put him in a timeout there, but whatever. Let's go back to the, all right. So let's go back to what others are saying about this sad thing that happened. I'm really sorry for Margot in what is a major league, another way to call it, oversight. There's always screwing up. All right. And here's a reaction. I'm looking at the reactions here. Let me put this up. All right. There. All right. Reaction. Deserving Oscar nomination for Barbie. Greta Gerwig and Margot completely proving the point of the movie in 24. Okay, you got it. Greta Gerwig is not nominated for Best Director. Yeah, it's absolutely weird. The Margot Robbie snub. What? Okay. I mean, this is tragedy. I know directing was always going to be a tough category, but how do you not nominate the woman who directed by far and away the biggest film of the year? Make it make sense. Rooting from Paloma. Maybe it's reverse ageism. I don't know. Greta nominated. Margot was nominated. Oh, they hate women. Ooh. Ooh. The Oscar nominations for achievement and directing. Men. Justine Trieste for Anatomy of a Fall. Well, that's not a man. Okay. But maybe Martin Scorsese, Christopher Nolan, Yorgos Lanthimos, and Jonathan Glazer. All right. The Greta snub, the Margot Robbie snub, Charles Melton snub, the Julianne Moore snub, and John Lee Portman snub. Those are the snubs. We have Greta Lee, Margot Robbie, Charles Melton, Julianne Moore, and Natalie Portman. All right. Congratulations to Cillian Murphy, who literally transformed himself into J. Robert Oppenheimer. And if you know what J. Robert Oppenheimer looks like, he looks dead on him. Okay? Photographed him to do that, whole 9 yards. All right? Just a wonderful performance. Wait, Ryan Gosling got nominated for his role as Ken, but Margot Robbie didn't get nominated for Barbie, and Greta got snubbed for Best Director? Way to justify the literal plot. Get to nominate Greta Gerwig. Shout out to Sterling K. Brown for his first Best Supporting Actor nomination. I'm just Ken getting out over Can't Catch Me Now, Be Serious. So now I'm going to go watch movies. So I was getting his more than justified accolades. Actor in a leading role. Maestro, Coleman Domingo, Rustin, Paul Giamatti for The Holdovers, Murphy for Oppenheimer, of course, and Jeffrey Wright for American Fiction. So there you go, folks. That, when you look at Oscar noms, that's the news. The news is, hey, Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig were snubbed. All right? Margot Robbie and Greta Gerwig were snubbed. Sad occurrence. But, as they say, the show must go on. Hey, thank you for watching this with me. Back for more takes on Oscar nominations and guests, too. All right? Please subscribe to Zennie62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennieReport.com. Now I've got to go update that page. We'll see you.